told you.
Where is she?
She is dead. She is dead. I killed her.
You liar.
I am not lying.
Hello and welcome to today's Walking Dead discussion video. Today we have got a big discussion to discuss. I don't know what that means. Today we're discussing the Negan and Daryl little connection. Throughout the episode, there is a lot of them throughout this episode. From what I've saw, the clips that I've saw. Credit to One Fergus One for these clips as well. These aren't mine. I stole them off his channel. So yeah, before we get into this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and give me your opinion in the comments below. I'm very, very, very curious about what you say. I mean, I'm not that curious, but I am quite curious about what you think about what's going to happen between Negan and Daryl in this episode. I did see a bit of spoilers, and there is obviously spoilers in this about what happens in the episode. I'm not going to spoil it in this one, but it is quite big, and it's, you know, through the relationship of Daryl and Negan, basically. So yeah, interesting episode. What I think's going to happen between them two in the relationship, I don't know, but I'm going to discuss it in this now. So let's get right into it.
I have something in my pocket. It's not a weapon. I am slowly gonna reach for it.
So as you saw in this clip, Daryl ambushes Negan in this clip through a Look at the Flowers episode. When Negan returns in the shack where he took Lydia prisoner in the episode War of Us, which was the last episode, Negan had to use the girl as bait to lure her mother, Whisperer leader Alpha, into a trap that ended with Negan slicing Alpha's throat and bringing her zombified head to Carol. It was Carol who released Negan from jail with orders to infiltrate the Whisperers and kill Alpha. But with Carol away chasing ghosts, Negan is left with nothing but Alpha's flesh mask as proof he upheld his end of the deal. He said, as we saw that, she is dead, I killed it, Negan tells Daryl while staring down his crossbow. When Daryl calls him a liar, Negan unpockets her mask. Her mask ain't her head, Daryl growls, not knowing Carol already spiked Alpha's head at the Whisperer border where she discovered son Henry's head displayed months earlier. The whole reason I threw you in with them so I could get close enough to Alpha to slit her throat, Negan spits out. Now you talk about silencing the Whisperers. I silenced the Alpha. Why the hell do you think your girlfriend let me out the cell? This news to Daryl out for revenge after Negan participated in the Whisperers' fiery attack that devastated the hilltop. I mean, he knows that Negan was there because Negan put down the tree, or Daryl said something like, he's with her now, Negan's with her now. So that's why I think Daryl's angry. I mean, people died in that fiery attack on Hilltop. So that's why I think he's going to be angry. Devastated the Hilltop and still pissed at Carol over reckless decisions made when carrying out the vendetta against Alpha. Her son was beheaded by this Alpha and she just sees red. She's making poor decision. And Reedus previously told EW, I have that line, we don't fight for revenge, we fight for our future. And it's me constantly picking up what she's dropping down and I'm not agreeing with it and she's not listening. And it's poor decision making. It's when you make decisions that are from an emotional place and they're not thought out and she doesn't care who gets hurt. And after so many of these decisions, it's just this blind range that's leading her down at the start of the path, and that's not going good for anybody. Daryl hasn't seen Carol since before the Whisperer War at Hilltop in episode 11, where he told her he could never hate her, even after Carol's actions caused Connie to be trapped in a collapsed cave, teeming with walkers. We think we're cool, and then she fucks it up. Then you think we're cool again, and she fucks it up again, Reedus continued. And I'm like, yeah, I have your back, and this is getting ridiculous. And it ends up with this dynamite that she won't let go, and then she has to sneak away in the dark and plant it on the rock formation that's going to come down and kill the Horde. And then it ends up, she almost gets herself killed, and it ends up with two beloved characters trapped. Despite Daryl and Carol's 10-year friendship, Reed decided the relationship definitely is not the same anymore. This is what Reedus described Daryl as a character, which is very interesting. So what do you think about that? Do you think that their relationship could be the same again? Even Reedus said about Daryl's character, it might not be the same again, which is very interesting. But if you enjoyed this, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I'm very interested to hear your opinion, and goodbye.
The whole reason I threw in with them was so I could get close enough to Alpha to slit her throat. Now you talk about silencing the Whisperers. I silenced the Alpha.